Welcome back to the Got Her Back podcast. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in so long. I was actually looking forward today.
Yeah, because your butt was hiding in moving boxes.
You've been packing. Oh,
I don't wish that upon anybody.
No.
I really don't. And you had to do it not too long ago. Mm-hmm. You do it all the time for your cabin.
y'all, it's like literally the worst, like my nightmare. Like it's like the worst thing. Like I feel like I start off strong. Like I'm packing and I'm organized, and it always turns into like just throwing things in boxes and mess at the very end. Please tell me you experienced that, but I know you're very OCD, but that's how I end up usually.
I think I was at the point where I was like, no, I'm throwing this away. I'm throwing this away. And then I just got tired of it, and I was like, I don't even want to go through this stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm just, I don't know.
Yeah, I have a rule when I pack, because it's like time to like do a major purge. If it's $10 or less, it's going in the trash.
Yeah.
Unless it's sentimental.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like,
$10 or less.
Yeah.
I did
around there, you know, like I'll be like, no, gotta go.
I did post a lot of stuff on Facebook group, like the neighborhood, not neighborhood, but the city Facebook, and I was like, free, come get it. And oh my God.
I'm telling you.
People were probably thinking I was running a swap meet because there was so many people coming to the house, and I was just laying stuff out.
Were they asking for an autograph for it too?
No, I didn't tell them that, you know, it was Trent's house.
You put free and they run, girl. Like
no, they were probably like, yeah.
No, I don't.
They're gonna have like a candle on their nightstand. This is Trent Shelton's candle from his house.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh!
Frame it in a shadow box.
We probably would have put, "Hey, come grab Trent's stuff." It probably would have been gone quick.
Faux show. Yeah. I would have, come and scooped up all your stuff. Have me some Trent Shelton stuff in my house.
A lot of times you could just put it on the curb and people will drive by and take it too.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. But I was trying not to have so many things on the curb since it was already full of stuff. Mm-hmm.
But so how's it going now? Are you moved?
We haven't moved completely. We're actually staying at a rental house. It's going well. Like thankfully we found a good home that is in the middle of everywhere we have to go.
Already furnished.
Mm-hmm. And the owner was super, super nice, and we could always extend over. We need it shorter. He'll refund us. Like very, very convenient.
Mm-hmm. So you moved in with pods. I've always been curious about these.
We moved out with pods.
How does this work?
First of all, I underestimated the amount of pods that we needed.
How does one decide?
I ordered 4.
What'd you need, 8?
We needed probably 5, but granted, so the guy told me you need 4 pods. I'm like, okay, but we had 2 pods delivered a few days before, so we were able to put our boxes and stuff in there, and we moved some things too because we're like, well, we might as well fill it all up because we needed it to get picked up before the others got delivered. And so 2 got delivered, and the owner was like, this is all that you have? How can we fit all of your house in here? And I was like, do you think we need more? And he was like, absolutely. And so I couldn't get another pod delivered. I only ordered 1 thing of shrink wrap, like usually because he said I can go ahead, and I was like, no, I have nothing to do. I'll go ahead and pick everything up. So I had to run to U-Haul, and thankfully the lady at U-Haul in Denton was super, super sweet, and she helped me out so much, and I had to rent blankets because he only told me to buy blankets. I only bought 12. I didn't know I needed it.
Shout out U-Haul.
This is where your control issues. You should have just let the movers do their job.
Yeah.
I know, but
let them do their job.
I know, but I was like, I'm not doing anything. I want to feel like I'm doing something.
No, it's your control issues.
It is. And so, but she was so sweet. And then I was like, well, Trent, why don't we just rent a U-Haul? And we didn't. First of all, I had no backup cameras.
So you got a U-Haul pods, then you go do the blankets and the shrink.
Yeah.
This is why do you have movers?
Because they were doing all the heavy lifting.
Okay.
This is when you call Megan to whip that U-Haul. You should see me driving the biggest U-Haul to my cabins, fully stocked, loaded down.
I thought about you.
By the way, Megan taught me how to drive a 12-passenger van last week. Girl. And I was whipping that thing.
You had a oh my God, we had one of those in Destin.
It was in Destin. It was so fun. I was all you do is go wide and use your bottom mirror.
Y'all should have recorded, because when we went, we took a video and we put it on a tripod, and we all came out of the van just walking.
Well, I taught Taryn how to
We were
drop
so
us
many.
off, and take the van back, so I taught him how to drive it, except when he came and picked us up, he went too wide and we went into oncoming traffic and almost head on a car. I was like screaming, ah! It was so scary.
I did see my life flash
I was
before
like,
my eyes.
so when we were on vacation last week, it's like you can only pack so much. So I know it, what do we talk about today? Unnecessary spending.
Yes.
Packing the bag and for vacation, and Spencer's like, I need to take my beach toys, and I'm like, nope, we'll just buy some there. Then you just leave them there, But I don't want to pack that in her bag and then bring them back. Like I usually let her bring like one back in her bag, But
And like the smart, like I was thinking about when we go to like the grocery store, when we get wherever we're going when we're traveling, we buy all the condiments and all the seasonings. We don't even look in the pantry to see like what they had before we went.
Well,
and a lot of stuff they already had.
Well, you don't want to assume that it's good.
Because then you don't, and you also don't want to make another trip. So you're like, just grab
spices, like salt and pepper, it was there. And let me tell you about G. Because when we went, me and him went to Walmart,
I don't
he
even
was
know
like,
what
I
you're
got
doing.
sandwich bags because we needed it for the beach for the sandwiches. And he goes back and he was like, well, I think we need these gallon ones because they're very good for storage for like leftovers. We didn't use one of those.
Y'all,
I used them
welcome
on the
to
way
my
back.
life
Yeah,
on
I
a
was
daily
like,
basis. He'll be like, just go ahead and buy 10 of them. You never know. And I'm like,
all that liquor he bought.
Yes.
And I'm like, they could have bought like one bottle of tequila and one bottle of
No.
vodka, and those older boys and him would have been fine.
he is the epitome of unnecessary spending.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I have a bad, I'm always overbuying. And so sometimes when, Trent trusts me to go out and do something, we went and filled up at the tank, his car. So he went into Buc-ee's, and I look, and I'm like, what does he put in here? Does he put unleaded premium or whatever? I don't know. So I'm thinking, I'm like, if I put premium in here, and if he doesn't put premium, he'll be like, here you go, unnecessary spending. So I put the middle one. I was like, you can't go wrong with the middle one.
Yeah.
With his engine.
And then he was like, Maria, with my engine premium only.
And you're like, I was trying to do the right thing.
I was like,
I was trying to save 3 cents. Forget. This is what gets me about Maria. Maria confuses the hell out of me when it comes to spending because Maria's ass is so frugal.
I am.
Frugal until it's like a bag or a pair of shoes or something like that. And then she's like, it was, oh my gosh, Carrie, you should go get this. It was only,
You saved like $800.
we saved like $1,000 by getting it at the airport. It was only $5,000. And I'm like, what is happening? And then we go to like American Girl doll, and she's like, "No, we're
I'm not
getting
buying a $200 doll for my kids that'll be naked in 2 days."
So it just trips me
So
out.
mean.
It's so funny, but
Take the girls to American Girl doll.
and I think within each household you need a frugal one and an unnecessary spender. But in my household, we are both unnecessary spenders. So one of us has got to get it together at
what's
some
something,
point.
if I was to look at yours and G's credit card, what's one thing that you feel like you spend the most on that's very unnecessary?
Amazon, DoorDash. I mean,
DoorDash
sometimes we'll DoorDash like
Dr. Pepper. I've seen
10
her.
times a day or something because I'm just like, no, I don't want to. I think it's gotten worse because I drive so much. And so driving like 3 hours a day, like round trip. If I get home and I need something, like the other day I Amazoned ketchup. Yeah, I did.
A whole ketchup bottle?
I just had it delivered. I was like, I'm not going to the store.
I've seen her do a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper. I've seen you do a cake, like just one item. I'm like,
One item?
one item all the time.
I at
One
least
item.
do Target, and there's a $35 limit, so I always meet that.
I'll be like,
$35
oh
limit.
shoot, I'll DoorDash it. And I do not ever want to load up like bottles of water or cases of drinks. So whenever I'm doing,
I do Amazon my drinks, like on that.
So when I'm doing the fridge, I'll Amazon like all of them. So I'm like, I ain't carrying those. And what makes me so mad is like a lot of times they just don't even walk it to the door. They just leave it like up at the front, and I have to go walk it up.
drag it down.
Yeah.
Megan, what about you? What's
I cannot-
vehicles?
Vehicles.
She is addicted to buying
But
cars.
I also like I get like stuck on something. So like I got stuck on those Dunks and those Nike shoes.
Oh my
on
gosh.
Instagram, and
Pink Lily.
No, Pink Ivy.
Pink Ivy.
Pink Shout out, Pink Ivy. So, but yeah, I buy those and now I have like 25 pairs. It's not good. So I can't stop. And so then like, if I find something I like I want one in every color. Like think about all those leggings that I never wear now. I have all those LuLaRoe leggings from years ago.
Yeah,
and
I
it was like a
remember
competition for me because you'd have all these women and they were selling and I'd be like, sold. So
you would get addicted to that?
Oh yeah, I'd be like, it was a competition. I didn't really give a shit about the leggings. I just wanted to win. And so then it was like, I had all this stuff. I mean, I purged and like, I had so many things with the tag still on. There's so many leggings in there that haven't even been worn, and I'm probably never going to wear them now.
If you look at my bank statement, it's DoorDash, Amazon, DoorDash.
Mine's Target and Amazon.
Because I don't like going in stores. I can't.
Yeah.
I try to do the girl math, like I told you guys earlier with the whole fence thing.
Yeah. It's
Like,
true.
oh, it's only a $1,800 difference, so you might as well get the bigger one. And Trent's like, Maria, that's $1,800 still. Like, that's not chump change.
Yeah. He's like, we could have got our bar stools and dining room
And I'm
chairs.
like, okay. And so when we're like meeting with someone to redo our whole pool, I'm like, it's only $11,000 to get a waterfall like going this way and going that. He was like, Maria,
Only.
that we could.
But we
use that
can't
for
get a
something.
baby doll at American Girl Doll. Don't even ask. Don't even ask.
Because,
We were like, you better get that baby doll.
No, my kids tear it like
All kids do, Maria.
all their toys end up in the trash.
All kids do.
Like I just can't say. Like I used to take care of my dolls, and I was maybe because we didn't have a lot of money growing up, and so I took care of everything. And when I see them trashing their dolls with their hair all like this and cut off, I'm like,
You can't have nice things.
Yesterday, Spencer was like, she had a doll and she had like some scissors in her hand. And I'm like, where are you going? And she was like, I'm going to cut my doll's hair. I said, we're not cutting that doll's hair. She's like, they're fake scissors, mama. And she does her hand like this. And so she goes to the bathroom, but I don't trust her. And I'm like, she's going to freak around and cut her own hair. And so I said, where are you going? I'm going in the bathroom to cut her hair. And I was like, no, we're not cutting her hair. And she's like, Mama, I need to get it wet first before I cut it. And I was like, okay, well, you come right back in here. Because I didn't even trust her with those fake scissors. I'm like, oh my gosh.
So if we looked at your bank statement, what would be the biggest, and besides shoes?
Probably eating out. Like, yeah, same thing. Like,
You like that DoorDash button too.
Oh, yeah. Like if I get home and I'm tired. Yeah. And now that it's like, and here's the thing I always do, but I'd rather have too much food. So like when I have people over, I always overcook.
Yeah, you do.
But and so then I'm like, take this home, because then we're not going to eat it. But I don't want people to be like, oh, I didn't get a burger because
She does that too. He cooks like way too much.
Yeah. We don't eat leftovers.
But we'd rather people not be like, oh, I didn't get that, or oh, I can't.
Or that was so good and I didn't get another one. I don't want to be like, oh, we have no more hot dogs. Don't eat that. So
I think that's like childhood stuff.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I think so.
just because not having enough.
Yeah,
of
like if we because we didn't have enough and
So-
we lacked a lot, so now it's just like
when I was real little, so we lived in a small town and they didn't even have a grocery store. Like when my dad was a ward of that prison. So my mother, like I watched her go and she would grocery shop one time a month. And so we'd have like 3 baskets. Like I would be pushing a basket at like 6 years old, pushing a basket. My sister pushed a basket. She would push a basket. So for the longest time, I bought in bulk. Like I went to Sam's and I did all that. And I was like, I realized that I'm wasting so much. And even now that I've went to like weekly, I still feel like I'm wasting so much food. I throw I'll say I'm going to cook it and then I don't. And then I'm like every week I feel like I'm throwing a bag of salad away. I'm like, well, I didn't eat a salad this week.
It's because we feel like we're going to be healthy, but then we want the cookies instead.
Or that you grocery shop while hungry.
Don't do
That's
that.
the worst.
And my
part.
See, I don't go to the
pantry-
grocery store. Don't go to the grocery store.
My pantry looks like a store,
I
like
love
a
going in my
7-Eleven.
pantry because we're like, ooh, Slim Jims.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
I love
7-Eleven Megan.
That's right.
Over here.
With the
Bring the
suitcase and the pantry.
With the suitcase of snacks. Snack queen.
Remember we went to the sugar factory and we were gonna order like a dessert and we were like, let's just get the half order. Megan was like, Megan, don't do half of anything.
Well, it's
we're
just
like,
the
give me
whole-
the full shebang.
It's the presentation, and then y'all switched the order behind my back.
But weren't you thankful?
Remember?
You
Look how much was left, Megan.
Y'all were like, see, this was the half order. And I'm like, it wasn't about the money or what. Sometimes you got to splurge on the stuff.
No,
It's their
but
first
they
day of
still
school.
they still
I
perform
don't care.
the
Sometimes
Hey, are
it's
we
just
gonna
the
do that?
shebang.
Speaking of, are we gonna do that for the first day of school this year? Please.
maybe
That was so
maybe a
fun.
different restaurant.
No,
'cause
I
place is dirty.
loved
the
it.
Sugar
I don't
Factory
like
was
it.
not that
Ugh.
good to me.
Oh, I
But
liked
the kids
it.
like it.
Yeah, the
It
kids
was
liked
so
it.
fun. It was like the club for kids when
It
they
is
came
like-
out with the little sparklers
yeah.
and the like. You know how the club girls come out and they're
Yeah.
and when they were doing that, they were just like and they were twerking and stuff.
Yeah.
The
That
kids
was
like
so
thought that was
fun.
so funny.
But it was funny because you said Megan don't do half of anything. Me and Kara was like,
half,
let's go half one.
and she would have
They
never
still
known.
twerk the same with the half or the full.
We still got the
We
sparklers.
still got the sparkle. And look, they didn't even eat it. Oh,
No.
they ate
No.
a little bit of it.
No.
This is so when we were before we were going on vacation, I hadn't cut the watermelon yet, and it was the watermelon from 4th of July. And I'm like, this has to be like, it's going to be old by the time we get back from vacation. So the night before we left, Spencer kept on me about that watermelon. We had to cut it. So I literally cut it in half. And I flipped it over and
Just
set it
give
on
her a
the counter.
spoon?
Give her a spoon. I'm like, here, go to town.
That's
So
the
I
only
just let
way
her-
we used to eat it when we were little.
I just let her eat like straight out of the watermelon.
That's the best way. Yeah, I'm allergic, but I just want I want a
smell
spoon
it,
and
like-
just touch it. And,
Have you ever, if you love watermelon, have you ever had a watermelon agua fresca
No,
from Mexican restaurants?
no.
Oh my God. It's like watermelon juice.
Is it? Is it
So,
sweet?
yes.
Is it good?
Yes. Oh my God. You need to
are
try
you
it.
done talking about watermelon? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Just rub it in her face.
I'm like over here, like, y'all. It's like my favorite thing in the whole world.
She can't eat
10 years, haven't had it
How did you find out that?
She ate
because
too much
I
when she was
couldn't
pregnant.
breathe when I ate it again. And then the last time I tried it, I thought, okay, I'll try it, see what happens. I didn't have a voice for like 4 days. It like burned all the way down. It's just not like me.
Speaking of, okay, since we're talking about unnecessary spending, do you guys see yourself buying unnecessary things before you going on vacation?
No, I don't. I'm not like I have enough unnecessary items in my house to pick from, so I just open up. I just
Do you?
go underneath my cabinet?
Yes.
Like what?
I literally like buy like new like
All travel
toiletries.
supplies.
Oh, I do that.
Just I mean, now that we don't like checking in bags and we're able to just carry on, those travel things,
Yeah.
they don't last that long.
Yeah,
And
true.
so I'm always buying new stuff. And then the girls, I have to buy them curly hair products.
Yeah,
Hey,
same.
just steal it from the hotel that you're staying in.
But they don't have the
Bring it
good
back.
They don't have
curly haired products. They have the terrible products. That's the only
And
reason
then
why.
I like living proof shampoo and conditioners. So I
Oh,
buy
my lordy.
those.
dry shampoo. They're dry
I might
shampoo.
buy outfits depending if we're going on like fun vacation.
I do that. So if it's summer vacation, I usually buy like a new swimsuit. Like I got Taryn a new swimsuit. Me and Carrie went and got him 2 swimsuits. He like turned his nose up at one and thought the other one was cool. But
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do that.
When we were moving or when we were packing to move, I gave away so many clothes. Like I think 6 lawn bags of clothes of just the girls.
So do you think that's part of your unnecessary spending?
yes, just
Clothes? Really?
I feel like they need an outfit for every occasion.
Oh, I don't do that.
my problem is because Taryn's such a minimalist and he fights me over having even like 2 pairs of shoes. We've had knockdown drag outs. Like he won't have or own except like one pair of shoes at a time. And so like I'll just figure out what is the shoe that he likes. Then I'll
Yeah.
just go buy another color because that's what I do. If I like something, I buy it in like every color. So with Spencer, it's the opposite. I'm like, oh, well, her size of shoes are only, on Amazon are $10. So I'll just buy 10 pairs. So it's like she's got like 4 drawers of shoes.
When we were in Canada, I
not
feel like
good.
she bought Spencer like 4 new pair of shoes.
Oh, it's not good. And I went
Yeah.
into H&M and bought her like clothes that she has so many
Megan,
clothes.
that is unnecessary spending because she is gonna grow out of those shoes so fast, and she has high-end nice
Do
shoes.
you
I'm
know how
like,
many
girl,
shoes that she hasn't even worn? I forgot about them in the
Yeah.
closet because I buy too many. So then I'm like, oh crap, she's already past this size.
yeah. So
It's
then
not good.
what?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's unnecessary spending. Okay.
Gosh.
I know.
Well,
Girls are
okay. So what I'm
dangerous.
seeing is you have a shoe habit
I do
for you and Spencer,
And clothes.
and you're
Shoes are
mad that
pretty
you
cool,
can't give it
though.
to Taryn.
and clothes and clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what other? Okay, so as women, shoes, clothes, going out to eat, makeup, probably.
I have a Sephora habit.
Oh,
Yeah.
she does have a Sephora.
Yeah, I'm a Rouge member. I'm at the top.
I'm only VIB.
Every time I go in there, I feel like it's like $500 with like a little bag like this. Yeah,
Oh, my
I just
Lord.
love it. Like I'm addicted.
Oh my Lord.
But I've always been like that.
I've never taken a trip to Sephora with
And
you.
now
Oh my
Maddie.
gosh. Oh, I thought you said you've never taken a.
No, I've been in there when I get like a blush or something. But
Y'all,
yeah,
it's Maddie's favorite thing to do. Like, and now it's fun because Olivia likes to go. So they're like, "Do you want to go to?" They know how to get me. Like, "Do you want to go to Sephora?" I'm like,
Do you
"Oh."
own a lot of makeup or no? Because Sam comes over and does your stuff all the time.
yeah,
so she has everything that you
I do, but I've like a blush will last me for like a whole year.
Okay.
2 years, 3 years.
This girl.
I don't know.
If you just travel with, I need y'all to travel. Just y'all two, stay in a hotel room, try to beat this girl. When she says it's time to go, she can shower, do her makeup, like get ready in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I promise.
Like
I
10.
promise.
I need
10 for sure.
No,
30
it's
if I
not
have to
10
do it.
minutes.
With a shower,
it's
it's
8
maybe
tops.
10.
No,
Okay.
it's 8 tops. Her shower is like 30 seconds. And then
She's trying to
she
conserve
runs
water.
out and her makeup's done and she goes, okay, I'm ready. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't even showered yet. I'm an
All the
hour.
important parts.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like,
but honestly, I will
good.
take that over somebody that takes forever to get ready. I used to have friends that would literally take so long.
Well, I
to
have
get
sisters
ready.
that take hours and hours and hours.
I'm
So that's
simple,
annoying.
I'm just like, let's go.
Yeah, and now that my drive is really far and stuff like that, like I can in the mornings like that, and when I have to get kids to school and stuff like that, I'm ready.
won't
But
take you
it's
that
at
long
least
either.
taking me 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I need 30 minutes minimum.
I don't think it takes you that long because
Only if I have to dry my
I just lay on the
hair.
bed and sit there and stare at her while she's doing her makeup. She's like, I just need to move my makeup. I'm like, girl.
Y'all know I love to do makeup, so I've always loved to do makeup. So I'm not gonna not do makeup, and that's why I tell,
didn't tell you not to
Gabe
do
all the
it.
time.
I'm
I'm
just
like,
like, I'm just already
I'm
ready.
a girl. Just give me a few minutes. You know, like I'm never just gonna be the like
So how many makeup products do you own? Like I just got rid of so much.
hundreds.
Do you use all of them?
No, yes,
I
at
only use,
different
like, a
times.
handful, and that's what I
At different times, I need options.
Options.
And plus, I feel like my skin tone changes all the time. You know what I mean? Like, so if
Yeah.
it's summer or winter, or if we're
my
outside, or
Lord.
if we're traveling, like your skin color changes.
No,
That's the
y'all know me.
problem.
I don't even put like moisturizer. I don't put soap on my face.
I have a
don't
million.
wash my face with
She
soap.
doesn't.
I
She
use a
doesn't even
makeup
have
wipe
skincare.
for-
That's the thing. I'm like,
No.
she has makeup
We
wipes.
need to do behind the scene of let's get Megan
You
to
will-
Sephora
you will-
and give her a skincare routine.
You'll shit yourself if you see what she uses. I'm like, girl, you one day, I mean, she has amazing skin too. I'm like, I mean, it must be genetics because I'm like,
No, my mother growing up, she said, don't ever put soap on your face. And when I do try to use a cleanser or something like that, I break out.
well,
so
you
I'm
need
like,
to probably just start simple with like maybe just Cetaphil or CeraVe.
oh, she got a few
need
things
anything.
and she was proud of herself a
yeah,
few
it
months
lasted like a
ago.
week.
She lasted
I
her
don't
like a
do,
week.
I cannot do anything that's like a regimen or routine besides like brushing my teeth. Like if it's something I have to do like every day, like it's even hard for me to take medicine every single day. So like that skincare regimen to do it, I'm like, y'all, you know how I take my contacts every night? I wear
She throws
disposable-
them in the carpet
Yeah, I do. I lay in my
and
bed
lets her
every
housekeeper
night.
pick them up.
I take them and I let her vacuum them up every week. So there's 5 days, 7 days of contacts on the floor, and she just vacuums them up. She didn't even know it.
Looking at it like a booger, like
Yeah,
She's
I just
like,
can't stand it. Like I could do it in the bathroom.
That's how I
but
do my
don't.
eyelashes. I just let Gabe just step on them and collect them for me. Throw them on the ground. No, I'm just kidding. But sometimes.
I find joy in doing a skincare. It just makes me feel good.
Me too.
I don't know. Maybe it's just a way of like, the girls know that mom needs like every night, like maybe like 20 minutes just to
Yeah.
wash my face.
That's the
I'll put my hair
tomboy in
up.
me. I don't care nothing about any of that.
I'll do like a face mask.
Nah.
But I mean, you do other things like you get your nails done, and
Yeah, I do get my nails done.
like faithfully.
So,
is that
one of my sisters, she did a fast. Like she was thinking that she needed to do a fast, like a spiritual fast not too long ago. And guess what she gave up?
nails?
Amazon
What?
for 30 days.
No,
and I
I'm
was
out.
like,
I'm not giving Amazon
Excuse
up.
me? No. Like maybe sugar, but not Amazon.
Yeah.
How would I live? But she
that's-
did it.
That's good. You know what? I'd save like at least a couple grand a month if I cut out of Amazon.
You think?
Yeah, I see. I have an Amazon card. I track I have to get my points.
But
So I know
look,
exactly
I do
how much I'm
too.
spending. It's anywhere between on a low month is like 1,500 to 2,000. On a bad month, it's $4,000. Like it just depends. Did I get groceries from there?
So they don't deliver groceries where I live now.
Clothes? Did I
Amazon
need some
does
shirts? I mean, I love shirts from Amazon. Like, and if I find one, then I got to get every color. That's
Yeah.
like 10 colors.
Yeah, like that one I sent
And
you.
yeah, and then if I really like it, I need 2 in black and 2 in pink and 2 in red. Like I'm a creature of habit.
Exactly. Go in your closet. You don't need this. Do you
Y'all
wear
never
this?
notice like you like see me in the same shirt, but it's just in a different color?
Y'all know that I do that. I mean, I wear the
know.
same thing all the time, but I have multiple of the same thing. Like if I find one thing I like, I just buy like 4 black of that one
Or
shirt
you
because
just
I
buy
wear them
all
to
black.
work.
You just
I mean,
wear black everything. every
Yeah.
day.
We love it. I love being so neutral.
yeah.
But I'm the same way with you. There was a time where I was like Skims, like I bought all their bodysuits, but now I realize that since when I wear Skims and I have so many of them, and you know they ain't cheap, I don't wear a bra, and so like my chest, I don't know if I need the support, but I'm like, man, I gotta lift up my boobs.
Oh, really? Oh,
A little
no.
bit. Like it hurts my back wearing Skims sometimes.
No,
but-
I love it. I don't care about no bra.
Or underwear.
Speaking of underwear, like, do you guys feel like
She's a
that's one of
minimalist.
the things that I feel like I need to buy more of? Because
Underwear?
Yes, I feel like I still have underwear from like 20 years ago.
Where do you put them all?
Like I just got when I moved. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, I've had this since before Tristan.
You just need to throw them out.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think about it because it gets shoved.
Yeah, well, did you purge? I'm gonna hope that you. Throw
I
them
purge.
20-year
I only
draws
brought
in the trash.
20 pieces of.
Another
20
thing
pairs.
that my unnecessary Starbucks. Starbucks every day. DoorDash every day. Amazon every day.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
go
my
to
3.
Starbucks every day.
Man, I wonder if I cut those 3 things out.
No,
I would be so depressed.
For a month, and I didn't
But
even
you
lose a
make good
pound.
coffee though.
I do that too. I make coffee and I drink it and then I go to Starbucks.
Well,
Yeah.
because you go to work.
Yeah.
But if you probably didn't.
If I'm
work,
at home, I
you
don't go to
yeah,
Starbucks.
that's
I
the
just
thing.
drink it at home. But it's
What
just.
about you?
I go to Starbucks every day.
Every day.
They know my order and they know my cars.
They know
So
my
I pull
order.
up and they're like, "Hi, Megan."
They do the same thing to me.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Would you like your venti vanilla sweet cream cold brew with extra sweet cream
I
foam
was
today?"
reading the order.
I'm
I was like, what the heck is
yes.
this? This is like a paragraph.
Yeah.
I order simple things, and I'm like,
Girl, I'm not
We're
a simple
complicated.
girl.
We're creatures of habit, but like I order the same coffee. The only time I veer at Starbucks is in the wintertime when they have that vanilla. No, they have
salted caramel.
that one.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
I like that one, but they only have it like for a few months.
Or the peppermint mocha.
No, I've never had that. Or the pumpkin. It's not,
I'm not a
out.
PSL girl.
No.
either.
No.
I think I would be like, "Ugh." I don't know.
What about like home decor? Do you guys feel like you just?
No.
I go through phases.
Me too.
No, like I'm decorated and my house has been the same since I moved in here. So like all the same decor since 2018 and I still love my decor.
Yeah, I gave away so many things moving out of this house, and I'm like, I just spent like those chairs were like $200 a piece, and I just gave it away.
I try to do like monochrome, to where it's
Yeah.
gonna like last like for a while, as to where I didn't before. Like I went through the whole phase when I was younger, where I like painted
colors.
a wall red and I painted a wall yellow, and
And then everything's got to match.
yeah. And then the next house was like I was into hunter, all kinds of greens, And
You were in
and-
green?
girl.
I cannot imagine
and
you with a
brown
greenhouse.
furniture. Yeah, no. And so now,
Green and
like,
brown.
Yeah, all
love
this is whites
neutral.
and grays. Yeah.
But yeah, because I want to get all new bar stools for the house because I feel like it's a different aesthetic.
Let's go Barstool shopping. I'm looking for bar
love
stools.
bar
I
stools,
can't
but
find them.
It has to be
Amazon.
I know, but I
Amazon.
have to like Trent did not like the bar stools that we have now because he said it was hurting
Yeah.
his back because he needed armrests. And so I'm like, I have to like sit and
I want a cushy bar stool right now.
Yeah.
So the ones that we have right now are like uncomfortable, very hard, and they're like they make a lot of noise. They're like
Yeah.
and that's all I can hear like sometimes. So I'm like, nope.
start over. The
Okay.
Okay, say let's do the whole let's go bar stool shopping and start over there. You go.
The bar stools that I have right now are actually like rickety and they like that's all I can hear. And when all the kids are sitting there, like I can't even like focus, like my ADD, like that's all I can hear. And they're really uncomfortable. And I'm sure they were really expensive, but I'm like, nope, I need like some cushy, arms, like you were saying, a back. Because I tend to be in bar stools more than I'm at a dining room table. I like to be on my laptop a lot too, so I tend to sit at the bar for that. So I like a good,
I got rid of so many Christmas decor because I go through phases. One year I was like, oh, I want all red and gold. Then the next year I want black and this. So last year I think I bought all new ones. And I pay someone to come and decorate. And last year I spent like maybe $1,500.
Shame. Girl,
unnecessary spending.
That's unnecessary. You can go after Christmas when it's all on selling.
We should go right now.
Yeah, we should go right now.
So I tell her, I'm like, hey.
It's like going into Christmas.
I'm
it's
going.
Like high time again.
She tells me, hey, are we using something that you already have or you want to go something different? I'm like, no, I want brown neutrals. And so she went and got everything that she will send me. I was like, yes, yes. And when I got the bill, I was like,
so you and Gabe will get along so well at Christmas time. Yes. He does like 5 Christmas trees and like they all have different like vibes. No, he just, and one tree's like 15 feet tall or something.
And all that crap up, it's time to take it down.
It took us weeks because we did it all. Like we were doing a tree every like few days.
No.
I mean, we have a whole room of Christmas
I'm going to have 3
decor
for the first time this year because I have my entryway, the one in the living room, and I had Maria give me her one from last year. So I do have to get like decor for it. But yeah. So
where are you going to put the third one?
Maybe probably in here.
Okay.
So yeah.
Y'all, we're going to be
about to be Christmas.
How many are you going to have?
About to be
I only have one. I'm only a one Christmas tree girl.
So this year you need more.
No. Yeah. I might put one in the game room upstairs for the kids because I feel bad. They make so many ornaments from the past year, and I don't want to.
You're like, those go in the game room. Don't be putting those on my tree.
Get a Charlie Brown tree.
No, I'm gonna get them their own tree. Well, they could decorate. It's not that I don't want. It just doesn't.
It's your OCD.
Yeah, it is aesthetic. So I'm gonna have a children tree upstairs where they could do it themselves.
A children tree.
You should have it in your bedroom.
So since we're talking about unnecessary spending, should we be giving tips on how you don't, or are we just embracing this?
I'm just gonna embrace
here is one thing that I do.
Because you're the financial person.
I don't feel bad about spending or overspending on Spencer's clothes and shoes because I always donate it. Mm-hmm. Like I find a kid at her school, or I find somebody that I know will use it. Like I've given to several people over the years. I'm like, hey, do you need this? Mm-hmm. Or hey, do you need some uniforms? Or hey, do you need whatever? So I know it's going to at least get a second wear. And I'll be like, hey, if you don't need this, then just donate it yourself. So I don't feel so bad about that. But there are things that, like sometimes I just look around my house and I'm like, how did all this crap get here? You know what I mean? So then it's just like purge.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what I felt when I was moving, and I'm sure when you were moving, you're really shocked at how much crap you got and how much stuff your kids have and all the unnecessary stuff that you need. So
I guess our best, to close this out, I guess our best advice would be don't be us. Okay?
Don't be us.
Think about it. Don't be an impulse buyer. Yeah. Be like a rational buyer.
That's a good tip, though. So if I put things in my cart, like on Amazon, because I just be finding myself on Amazon. I'm just scrolling like on Amazon, and Facebook Marketplace is my new, I just live on Facebook Marketplace. I'll be like, ooh, I want that. So I want that. Is that still available? And I'll just ask people, is this still available? But if I put it in my cart, it's interesting. Like I'll put all these stuff in my cart. If I forget about it and I come back like days later, I'm like, delete. Sometimes you just need to sit on it for a few days and come back.
Like I'm never gonna. I gotta buy it right then. If I think I need it, I need it right then. I'm an impulse buyer. Impulse buyer bad.
Well, you're impulse buyer in your vehicles too.
Get off my vehicles, okay? Just stop it right now, okay?
Hey, they serve their purpose.
Yeah, they're cute. They're pretty. They're fast.
I work hard.
You do. You deserve it. I know one person that I'm not going to take with me when I'm taking Tristan car shopping is Megan. Because she'd be like, oh, yeah, just take that one. He saw a Hummer EV. He was like, I want that.
There you go.
I was like, you better have some good NIL money for you to buy that.
Yeah.
There you go.
There
He's
you
got
go.
this.
Yeah. But
you
yeah,
go.
word of advice.
Don't
think
be
about
us.
it, and don't be us. All right, guys. Follow us on Got Her Back Podcast.
Inspired by Carrie.
Mrs. Maria Shelton.
Meg's Unfiltered.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.